What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And today, this is a video geared towards newer people. If you're just getting started in mining or you have a friend that's getting started in mining, this is probably the video for you. So first off, first question you should ask is, do I have a graphics card that can mine or is profitable to mine? And then how do you know what to mine with it? So there's a couple handy websites that I like to use. Just kind of follow along with me and we'll get you sorted out. So the first thing we want to do is go on over to whattomine.com, and that's literally whattomine.com. I'll put a link down below if you want to click on that. And this has a bunch of cards listed up here. It's a little overwhelming if you've never been on this website and you don't know how it works, but it's super simple. So you basically look and see all these different cards, and like for example, here's a 1660 Ti, 1660 Super. This is a RTX 2060, and they're all abbreviated. So RTX 2080, 1050 Ti, 1060, 1070. If you have any card that is on this list, it's basically probably going to be profitable. If it's not on this list, you're going to have to do some Googling and some searching, and I'll show you that here in a second. So if you do have one of these cards that's on this list, and let's pick a 1060. This is a GTX 1060, and the one that they use is a 6 GB model. If you have a 3 GB model, it won't be able to do Ethereum or ETH hash. At least not for Ethereum. It could do ETC, but that's another topic. So this is a very, very common graphics card. It's been out for a while. A lot of people have it. So what you would do is you would click right there. It would light up green. Make sure nothing else is selected. And if you have one of them, type in one. If you have two, you type in two. And you go down, it automatically fills in all the different hash rate speeds for every different algorithm, because different algorithms or different coins are mined at different speeds on different graphics cards. They're not all the same, if that makes sense. So then we go down, you hit calculate, it'll make those numbers, it'll come back up, you go down through here, and it'll show you some of the most profitable coins to mine on a GTX 1060. So if you had a GTX 1060 mining Ethereum directly, you would be making $2 a day before power and $1.78 after power per day. So you can see how that could stack. If you had 10 of those, it'd be $17 a day, and so on. So another very common graphics card is like a RX 570. Tons of people have these graphics cards and they can still make quite a bit of money. So we'll hit calculate on that. You see it lights up red. A lot of people are like, why does it light up red? That's because it's an AMD card. It has nothing to do with it being unselected or deselected. Green for NVIDIA, red for AMD. So we hit calculate on that, and the top, hold on. We'll hit calculate on that, and this is a RX 578 gig we're using as reference here. Comes up for Ethereum, $2.40 a day, and then so on down the list. So Ethereum Classic, you'd be making $1.49 a day. Raven Coin, you'd be making $1.74. Vert Coin, and on down it goes. So that's a basic explanation on how you can find out if your graphics card is profitable. If it makes money after you pay electric, it's profitable. If it only makes 10 cents, it's still profitable if it clears at 10 cents or 5 cents after electric. So that's all up to you on what you want to mine and how you want to mine it. You just need to make sure that it can mine. So if your card is not on whattomine.com, then you can go over to the Nicehash profitability calculator. So there'll be a link for this down below in the description also. I like using this because you can click on enter hardware manually, and then you can put your electric costs in. You can do that on what to mine also, but they have a lot of hardware on here. Anything from CPUs, GPUs, and yes, you can mine on your CPU. CPUs, GPUs, and they have a lot more to pick from than just the what to mine. So they also have ones that are not necessarily making as much money either. So a GTX 1050 non-TI model, you hit calculate, that is a 2 GB card. It's only making 55 cents a day. It's technically making 70 cents. It burns 15 cents in power, so it's profiting 55 cents a day. Not a crazy profitable card, but if you already have it, you might as well run it. So hopefully this gives you some tools to get started, to figure out what you have, what direction you need to go in. To figure out what it's actually mining on Nicehash, you go down here, and it looks like most of the time these are mining Zhash 66% of the time, and then Kapow 33% of the time. So if you use the Nicehash profitability calculator, you can literally just download Nicehash. There is a link down below on how to get started mining on Nicehash. And then if you go over to what to mine, and 9 times out of 10, your top most profitable coin to mine right now is going to be Ethereum. If you want to learn how to direct mine Ethereum, I'll put a direct mine Ethereum link down below in the description also. And then anything else, if you want to do Raven coin or Vertcoin, I've done videos in the past, and there's tons of other videos on YouTube and tons of other awesome content creators. So you can just be like, for example, if I want to, I really want to have Raven coin, even though it's not the most profitable, but that's what I want to mine. You could always mine Ethereum, send it to an exchange, whether it be Coinbase, Binance, those kind of things, and exchange it for Raven coin instead of just straight mining Raven coin. So lots of options here. It gets the juices flowing, especially for newer people. If you have any questions, please jump in the Facebook group or the Discord. Those links are down below in the description. We do have a new verify bot for the Discord to try to keep spammers, scammers, and bots out. So when you go in, it'll ask you to hit the check mark under the verify that you read the rules. Please hit the check mark. If you hit anything else, it will boot you out, because a lot of the bots are just randomly like spamming stuff in there, so it boots them out. That's why some people are like, I joined the Discord and I don't see anything. The only thing you're going to see is the rules and verify section. That's it. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Much appreciated. Sorry for this being a very newbie specific video for a lot of the guys that are out there that are already experienced. I'm preaching to the choir right now, but there's a lot of new guys still entering the scene, and the number one question I get is my graphics card profitable, or should I just, what do I mine, all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this answered your questions. Later, guys. Have a good one. Adios. Yeah, buddy. All right. So now that you've made it this far in the video, I'm going to tell you all the secrets, all the tips, all the tricks to make all the money. Rule number 1. Don't be going and buying crazy overpriced graphics cards. Paying a little bit over MSRP, that's good. You gotta hunt those deals down. Rule number 2, always keep them hashing. They should be mining every day, all day, 24/7. If you got to take a break, just play a little video game, I understand, but keep them hashing. It snowballs. It builds up over time. And number 3, keep your hardware happy. So if you need help tuning your cards, I believe I did a master tuning video. The biggest thing is make sure you either pull your power back or pull your core back, depending on what you're mining with, what algorithm you're using. Don't let your cards run up in the high 70 degrees Celsius range. It's doable. It's not going to necessarily hurt them now. It may hurt some longevity on life, but you want your cards to be running as cool as possible. So if you got to pump the fans a little harder, I'd much rather replace a fan and have it run cooler for a longer period of time than potentially damage silicon by running a card up in the higher 70s. So my rule of thumb is 70 and below, awesome. Mid 70s, that's understandable for summertime, but high 70s, you need to try to work on cooling. So 80s, I don't like to run anything in the 80s. That's way too warm. So you take those 3 things right there, you apply it all together, and you should be doing pretty good. So later, guys. It almost like the video froze for a second, but it actually didn't. All right. Jellyfish.